Let's set up your YouTube channel for success. We are going to start at 0 and start a new YouTube channel fresh with no subscribers. So to do this, we are going to sign into our Google account. We're going to go to youtube.com and then we're going to click the little sign in button that is at the top right of the menu. And then you can either choose the account you're already signed into or enter your email and password. I'm already signed in, so I've entered my email and now I'm going to enter my password and then click next. So I will move on and now I'm signed into my account. So once you're signed in, now we can actually create a YouTube channel. You have to have an account. You have to have that Google account signed in. Otherwise, you cannot create a channel. So to create your channel from scratch, you go up to the icon, which might be your picture, might be a letter of your name. It really just depends, but it's in the top right corner on youtube.com. Click on that, and then you can see the settings in the drop down that pop up, all the things you can change, and then we see create a channel. So right there is what we need. We're going to click create a channel. So that brings up a pop-up. So now it says how you'll appear. So we have to pick a profile picture and then our name and handle, and that is everything we need to start a YouTube channel from scratch. So click select a picture, and then it will bring up some options of illustrations you can choose, or you can click from computer, upload from computer, and select an image and open it. So I'm just going to select an illustration. I'm going to scroll down to something that's kind of related to the channel. I can look around. I'm going to click tools and gadgets, maybe select this because we are going to be doing some DIY stuff on this channel, and click done. You can also change the color and crop it. They do have some quick options here to play around with how it looks. Don't spend too much time on this because you can always change it later. Click done, and then you have a profile picture. That's the first step. That's pretty easy. Then you're going to go to name, and you can keep your name if it's the name you want to use on the channel, or if you want it to be something different, you can enter it. So this is going to be Rick's Reviews and How To's. So whatever you enter in the name, they're going to make a handle for you down below based on that. So you can play around with it. If you don't like the extra letters, you can kind of add something different, make it a little bit different. You just need the green check mark. So if you do something short, you might not be able to use that because it's already used. So that handle is already used, so it's not available. So we'll have a little red circle with an exclamation point. So you have to have something a little bit unique. So play around with that. You can change this later, so don't spend too much time here. And then next, you're going to click create a channel. That means you agree to YouTube's terms of service. So you may want to read through those. They have a link to it there. Otherwise, you will just go to the next step. So now we have a channel here, and we are going to proceed and work on the settings of our channel and make everything look how we want it to, so that we are ready for people to come view our videos and subscribe. So they make this really easy. Basically, you are on your channel page here. So we can see the channel right here. It says youtube.com channel, and it has the long URL that they create when you first get started. So to customize your channel, you click customize channel, the link that is right below the name of your channel, and then it's going to bring you up to YouTube Studio. That is the dashboard, the whole area you are going to be very familiar with as a YouTuber. This is your first introduction to it. So they do give you a little bit of insight and kind of a step-by-step, here's where things are when you get started, which is great. You click continue, and then it will have some pop-ups that are blue occasionally that show you where things are and how to access and navigate it. When you click the customize channel button, it brings you up to channel customization. You can also access this page from the side menu when you're inside YouTube Studio. It is always available to you. So what we are going to do here is basically edit what our channel looks like in our settings. So here we can edit the banner image, the profile picture that we just added. We can change it or remove it. We can change the name that we just set. So we did have a name when we started our channel. If you did not, you can always come here and change it. You can change your name twice in 14 days, and they do lock it down so you're not able to constantly keep changing it, but you can change it a couple times. So you do have that option. Then again, you have your handle. So we chose that. So it gives us a URL that's a lot easier to tell people about when you are just speaking about your channel. So if you want people to find it, you can use this. You can also just copy that and share it. It makes it really easy to share your channel. And then they do now have the option to add your pronouns if you would like. Then they have the description here, and that is basically going to show in your about section. So on your channel, we can go click view channel and there's a different tab. So we clicked view channel. So basically your description will go right here. So when you click more, it will show under about. So right now it says nothing. It just says more about this channel. So when we add a description here, it will show up there. So I actually do have a description that I wrote for this channel. So I'm going to go ahead and place it here. So I'm going to add some of the the information, and it just describes who is doing this channel. I'm setting up this channel for my father-in-law, Rick. He is going to be sharing his projects, reviews, just talking about his life after retiring from a 40-year career and sharing all the projects and DIYs that he loves doing. So I'm going to add that, and once we click publish, that will actually be live. So we can click view channel and see all of our changes as we make them. Now we can see it says about Rick's reviews and how-tos here, and when we click more, all of that description is right here. So all of that description is right where we thought it would be, so you can see things in real time as you make these changes. You can click here to add a language, so you can do translation. So if you wanted to, you could click English and then add a translation by selecting there. You don't have to do that, of course, but if you are in a country where you have multiple languages, you might want to do that. Then down here we have the channel URL. So this is what we start with. When you have more subscribers, you will get the option to customize that as well, but that will also always be your channel URL. So you can always use that forever and ever. It will not change. All the long random letters at the back of the URL, that will always be an option. So you can click that and share that, or again, you can share the one with your handle. That's easier to remember and say. In the next section, we have external links that you can share with your viewers. So you can click add link, and then you can enter a title. So if you have, let's say, an Amazon storefront, you can add the link there. So you can add that there, and then that will be visible on your profile when you publish it. So click publish, and again, we can go see where the links will show. So it will be right under your about section right there. So the first one you add will show up on your channel when people first see your channel. So this one needs to be the most important thing that you want people to see. We can go over to my channel and I will show you what that looks like. So if we go over to one of my channels, you can see that I have my website linked. So you can add multiple links here, and when you do that, it will have the first one linked, and then you click the additional links. So it will always show up first. So you want to make sure that first link is the most important one to you. So if you are a business owner, it would obviously be your business website. If you are a content creator, if you're trying to earn commissions by being an affiliate, maybe it's your Amazon storefront or an affiliate partner that does really well for you. Maybe it is something else. Maybe it is a link to your newsletter, because you know that in addition to your YouTube channel, you also want to build a newsletter. So whatever is the most important should go first, and then you can add additional links. So you have the option to add multiple. If you want to delete them, you just click the remove little trash icon on the right side. Then down here we have contact info, and you can enter your email address so that people can contact you. And this is only if you want to have people contact you for potential sponsors. You don't have to enter an email here. It will be visible. So I recommend it's an email that is not connected to your YouTube channel, is one that people cannot directly access your channel with. You should always have a email that is separate, and it is something that you are okay with having visible, because once you click publish, that email is going to be visible. So when we click view channel and we go over to our channel and click more, when we bring up the pop-up, when we click down here under channel details, under the email, we click view email address, and your email is right there. So you don't want it to be the one that you sign into YouTube with, but it needs to be one that people can contact you with so that they can potentially offer sponsorships, offer free products, things that you want to have coming to you. So definitely add an email address, because it does make it very easy for people to contact you. Once you get a little bigger and established in your niche, people will reach out to you. So you want to give them an easy way to access you and to reach you. And then down at the bottom, you have a video watermark. You can put a very small little watermark on your videos that when people click through, it gives them the option to subscribe. So it also kind of makes it very brandable. So here you can upload a logo or a picture of your face, or the picture you are using for your profile picture. So when you click upload, you have the option to select a photo from your computer and then click open, and that will just be your watermark. And when you click done, so you can display that throughout the whole entire video. If you click entire video, you can do it at the end of the video, or you can do a custom start time. So you can enter when it starts. So I'm going to just select end of video, and then that will be where this one shows. I sometimes on channels do it entire video. It's really up to you. I can find it a little distracting, and if you want them to see the whole screen, you might not want that showing up and blocking part of the video. It's really up to you and what type of content you're making and whether you think it will be helpful or not. If you do it at the end of video, it's a little bit easier because you're probably not going to be missing much, and it still gives people the option to click on it and subscribe to your channel if they want to. So that's everything down here. If we scroll up, they give you these dimensions, but when you click upload and you actually look at what it looks like when you are uploading your channel banner, only a small portion of that total space is showing everywhere. So only this really small space in the middle is showing on mobile, TV, and desktop. So you're going to have a lot of extra space to have designs on and things for if they're looking on a TV, but a lot of people watch on mobile, they go to your channel on mobile. So you want to make sure that all of your really, really important information is right here in this little center section. So you would click done, and then it's going to look like this on your channel. So the banner is at the top of your channel when someone comes there. So you want to give them a really quick picture of what your channel is all about in that banner. So for Create with Pennies, it's tips and tools to create more income, to create more income streams, to make a more profitable business. That is a really quick way to share that message. And that's what you want your channel banner to do. So you just want to make sure that it fits inside of that. So that is also visible on mobile. So I'm going to cancel this because it's not for this channel, but we are going to click publish, and then I will add a channel banner after this. Okay, so I went ahead and created a specific channel banner for this one really quickly based on how I had my other channel. So it's not the final channel banner, but that's the great thing about YouTube channels is you can start where you are and update and change later. So all we need is something that really quickly shares either the name of the channel or kind of what the channel is about, and then click done. So it's got the little guy with the wrench. So we're going to click publish. And then when we view our channel, we are able to see the channel banners up here. It looks great, kind of matches the profile picture, the theme. We're building a brand of what people can expect when they come to this channel. So it's going to be things that are DIY, how-tos, and building. So kind of gives you the idea with all of these specific parts together, the description, the name of the channel, the profile picture, the channel banner art. It all builds one story. And that's what you want. You want everything to tell your story by all working together. So now we've done all of this, everything on this page for the profile, and we're done. That's great. So that is how you set up your channel. Now to do everything else, things like the home tab, you're going to have to actually start creating videos. So now we're done with channel setup. We have set up our channel. We have a name, we have a banner, we have a profile picture, we have a description, we have it all. It is looking good. It is ready to basically have videos on this channel. So what we need now is to start making videos.